5 amazing farming machinery that you need to know. Second last one was really insane. 1. Challenger Mount 875, made by AGCO, was developed to offer a new level of power that can be used to make light work of virtually any task on the farm. Powered by 12-cylinder, 48-valve turbocharged diesel Caterpillar engine, it produces 40% more torque than previous designs. Means the operator doesn't have to downshift or pull the tool from the ground as often as before. Featuring a hydraulic braking system, auto guide capabilities, and mounted on customizable track, can be between 90 and 128 inches. It has a maximum load capacity of about 55,900 pounds. It also has a mobile track undercarriage system, pinnacle cab, a heavy-duty drawbar and PTO, and the ability to upshift or downshift depending on the load it's pulling, as well as the latest electronic aids such as telematics, diagnostics, and yield and grain storage monitoring to make operations as efficient and hassle-free as possible. With a 16-speed, full power shift transmission, this is both the largest and most powerful tractor that the company produces. And it's this strength, along with its inevitability and reliability, that made it such a popular choice on high-yield farms. 2. Frito VT55A18 slurry tanker. In order to be as efficient as possible and to generate more profit, farmers try to reuse everything that would otherwise be seen as a waste product. One of the best examples of this is the collection of manure from animals that's then spread over the crops to fertilize them. You need a slurry tanker. One of the largest available is made by Frito, and it's known as the VT5518, powered by Deutsch 16-liter engine that produces about 544 horsepower. The company also had to develop a brand new transmission to handle the loads that would be exerted upon it. It's designed with all-round suspension, all-wheel steering, and heavy-duty axles with external disc brakes. This means that the owners are able to fit most of the latest types of agricultural tires to adapt. 3. Daymont DT3500H. Once your seeds have been sown and the crops begin to grow, one of the best ways to increase the overall yield is to spray fertilizer. Historically, this would have been a labor and time-intensive job, but with the assistance of a sprayer, this cannot be done in virtually no time at all. One of the largest on the market is the Daymont DT3500H, which can be fully customized to each particular user's requirements, offering a tank capacity of up to 3,100 gallons. It's got a working width of up to 138 feet, powered by 6-cylinder
Mercedes-Benz on 935 diesel engine, which produces about 285 horsepower. It can travel at speeds at up to 31 miles per hour and can spray as much as 53 gallons per minute. When fully loaded, it can weigh up to 25 tons and is sat atop 6 large wheels that are independently controlled by hydraulic motors. Not only is it designed to cover a wide area quickly, but the operator is kept in the utmost of comfort while doing so, with a cab that's designed to give a wide viewing angle, as well as a camera system, climate control, and air-sprung seat, and even ambient lighting for working during the dark.
4. Big Bud 16 V747 tractor. Built as a custom design in Hever, Montana in 1977, the Big Bud 16 V747 tractor remains the largest tractor to have ever been built anywhere in the world. Made for cotton farmers in California at a cost of $300,000, it's able to pull equipment far faster than anything else. So on their 35,000-acre farm, this made a huge difference. The tractor itself is 27 feet long, 25 feet wide, and 14 feet tall. The tires are 8 feet in diameter, and the whole machine weighs an enormous 48 tons. It's powered by a Detroit diesel 16-cylinder engine that can reduce up to 11 horsepower. It features 2 turbochargers and 2 superchargers. It proved to be so powerful that it was used by its original owners for 11 years on their farm, Too Deep Rip the Fields, being sold to a farm in Florida where it performed the same task. Big Bud does, of course, cost a huge amount to keep running, so it was abandoned for a decade before being bought, 1997, by another farm close to where it had originally been built, and now it alternates between working the fields in Montana and being displayed at an agricultural museum in Iowa. 5. An 8900. The Lexia N8900 is one of the highest capacity and most powerful combine harvesters available. But what's amazing is that it's also one of the most fuel efficient, with the ability to harvest between 94 and 100 tons per hour, in using less than a liter of fuel per ton that's collected. Fitted with a 790 horsepower MAN D40 engine, it has a capacity of almost 500 bushels
and has 6 rotor concaves.
Despite its sheer size, it's arguably the technology that's on board.
That makes this thing particularly effective though,
with laser pilot and GPS systems to ensure it's always taking the most efficient line, automatic threshing to optimize the thresher's performance at all times, and a dynamic power unit that claims to save as much as 10% of fuel consumption. There's also a patented jet stream unit that cleans the grain. It uses belt conveyors instead of chains to increase its operations lifespan, and virtually everything can be operated by using a touch screen in the cab with the ability to travel in up to 25 miles an hour for just under 100 seconds.
The 80,900 can be kept in near constant operation,
so with less downtime, greater distances can be covered in a much shorter time frame. Follow our channel for daily update with new interesting facts and technology.